The purpose of the foundation is to encourage research in those factors that will have the greatest importance for the future of humanity.
So we bring together a cross-section, a mix of these groups of people.
Any of you have any comments or questions or things you want to put on the table?
What it requires is a multidisciplinary approach in answering the question that is being raised.
Behind all of this question of ignorance and knowledge comes the issue of power, who can impose his or her
These are
will.
things that science could be applying itself to enable better kinds of declarations to emerge, to sustain the level of
Find
complexity.
any scientific way of establishing that a 1 micron little bit of organic matter has consciousness.
In judging importance, you've got some set of utilities, you propose these.
There may be emergence in all of this that will bring.
I think we have an opportunity here with the cosmic evolutionary scenario, broadly viewing evolution over the entire arrow of time, to understand that ethical evolution may be the next great evolutionary leap forward.
Having taken charge of evolution in the sense that we now control the manner in which we will evolve into the future, how will we behave?
The collective intelligence, both scientific and intuitive and social, of the human species, I believe is the potential knowledge of how not only to sustain ourselves on this planet, but to evolve ourselves.
In addition to the seminars, that is the flagship, we do what are called workshops on human evolution and workshops on knowledge-based fields in order to support the discussions that take place in the Humanity 3000 series. So under the aegis or the auspices of the Center for Human Evolution, which is a small sub-organization within the foundation, we organize workshops that explore different aspects of human evolution. We have so far conducted 3 of them, and in those the subjects were how did human intelligence evolve, and what do we mean by evolution itself? How does it work and how is it likely to work in the future? That's a subset of the foundation's programs. In addition to that, we do workshops that serve as background materials for scholars coming to the Humanity 3000 seminar series. We call them knowledge-based workshops, and there we plan to hold quite a few of them.
Business, science, breakthroughs.
The foundation main purpose is to make people aware that long-range future is important. And all we ask, stop doing the crazy things you are doing today.
In 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik, the world's first artificial satellite. This achievement shocked Americans and triggered a Cold War space race that lasted more than 30 years. In 1961, Soviet cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin became the first man to orbit the Earth. In the United States, Project Mercury launched Americans into orbit.
View is tremendous. Roger, understand, go for at least 7 orbits.
Both nations continued with bolder efforts.
Discovery тоже великолепен.
Up to like $1 million. Almost pick up.
Until Apollo 11 landed on the moon in 1969. America had won the moon race, but a new competition to build orbiting space stations was underway. The 9 joint missions to Mir gave both countries and their European partners valuable experience in planning and working together to realize the dream of peaceful cooperation in space.
farmer's market, like the ocean